Hello, my name is Andrea and today I will be shooting my first YouTube video. I have a fairly different life from most people. I decided to pack up my things in England and to go sailing, so I am currently now living in the Dominican Republic. I have been for a few months now. I've crossed the Atlantic and this is my way of sharing my life with you guys. So this all started in England. I got a little bored of what people call a normal life. So what I call a normal life is the 9-to-5 job every weekday from Monday to Friday. And I thought, I don't want to have that life. I want to live and to see new places. I want to actually be afraid of things and to conquer my fears, so that's why I started sailing. I was very lucky because I had the means. I had a family boat at my possession and my family helped me a lot sailing. When I finished my GCSEs at the age of 16, you take an exam to see how competent you are in the real world. I found out I'm pretty competent in the educational sector, but my life experience wasn't that great. Like, I spent most of my childhood on a computer learning, which I feel like helped me, but I didn't know real life. I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't have that human interaction, which is a problem for most young people my age. I teach myself. I love teaching myself. I found that I could learn new stuff whilst on a boat with real teachers, because I feel a person who knows the field and who is constantly in that field is a real teacher, a person who is teaching that field for several years. For example, I had this teacher trying to teach me about making websites. They were teaching me with tables. Tables have gone out of fashion 10 years ago. Now we do different things. And they were still teaching the same things over and over again. When I asked them, why are you teaching me this? They were like, well, that's how you do it. I decided to embark on this adventure to learn new things about how to sail. I've learned many things during my sailing adventure. One of the things I've learned during this adventure is how to ride a motorcycle. At the age of 17, 18, I was riding motorbikes, which is what every little boy would dream of, and I'm just here doing it. So many of you from my accent might think I'm from England or somewhere around there, but I'm actually Romanian. I grew up in England because my parents wanted me to have a better life. And I did go to a pretty old school. It was a 500-year-old school with ghost stories, old buildings. It was a beautiful school. They made us wear uniforms, which I loved. I had fun there. It was one of my best experiences going to this pretty English school. I know my parents left for a better life. So we left Romania when I was about 5. For Spain. Things didn't work out in Spain. I went to nursery there for 3 months. I learned a bit of Spanish and then we went to England. So I just didn't know any English. I had to learn it from the age of 5 and people just couldn't talk to me because I didn't know English. This was very good for me because I can speak 4 languages now, meaning that I can interact with the locals. I will not go into a country and die of hunger because I can ask, could you please give me that apple in that language? I can ask, I want this food, and they'll understand me. So I feel it has also given me a thirst for speaking new languages, because whenever I go to a country and I don't understand the language, I feel really out of my place. I just don't like not being able to speak that language. I was once in Germany and I can't speak German, unfortunately for me. So there was this lady and she asked me something in German and I said in German, I don't speak German. It's the only thing I can say in German. I don't speak German. Actually, I'm lying. I can say my numbers. But she said, how could you not speak German? You're in Germany. And I just looked at her because I couldn't understand from my English background what she was saying. Yeah, I highly suggest that if you want to travel the world, you should try to learn the local languages wherever you are in the world. So if you go to Portugal, you should try to learn to speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese, but I can get along there. I can ask for a water, I can ask for some food there, but I just don't speak it. That means that you will interact with the locals, and if you interact with the locals, it means you're getting better at you speaking languages. You can tell that English is not my first language. Sometimes I stop and I think in 3 different languages. Actually, this morning I was talking to my father on the phone. I just forgot how to say a word in Romanian and in English as well. So I just said it in Spanish. And my dad told me, can you keep it in one language, please? Just speak English, Romanian, or Spanish, but not all 3 at once, you know? Yeah, I find that pretty funny. And whenever I go home to visit my family, I sometimes can't find my words in Romanian. So I just go on English. Like I say the English equivalent when I go to Romania and I can't find the word. Most of my family can't speak English. There are some, the younger generation, they can speak perfect English. I just don't know why. I think it's the video games. They just speak English and they speak with an American accent. I'm pretty new on this YouTube adventure. I haven't had social media for 2 years. I've just opened my Instagram and Facebook account a year ago, and I really want suggestions about videos. Does anyone have any suggestions? What should I shoot next? Should I show you my boat? Should I show you how to tie knots? Or should I make a video of me riding a motorcycle? Just any suggestions. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you join my adventure. I'm just new to this and I don't know, I honestly don't know how to make videos.